Today we're going to try something new called numbers talk. A numbers talk is when we look at a math problem, think about it in our heads, and then we talk about how we solved it. Everyone might solve the problem in a different way, and that's okay. In fact, that's what makes numbers talks interesting, is we can learn new strategies from each other. First, I will show you a math problem. Then we'll have some quiet thinking time to figure out the answer in your head. And when you think you know the answer, show me a thumbs up so I know you're ready. Then we'll share ideas. The most important part of number talk is that we listen to each other's thinking, and we're going to learn different ways to work with numbers. So today we're going to talk about next dollar. So look at the price of the item using the next dollar up strategy. Think about how many whole dollars are needed to pay for the item. So we're going to try this one together. The item cost $4.58. So first, I look at the dollar amount. I see $4. Next, I add 1 for the change. So I ask myself, what is the next whole dollar after 4? So let's see. We're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 for the change. So we're going to get $5. I'm going to give them $5 to pay for this basket. So our strategy is we look at the dollar amount, and then we go and we look, and if there's change, we add 1 for the change. So I'm going to have you look at the price of this item, which is $9.01. So you'll have some quiet thinking time to figure out the answer in your head. And when you think you know the answer, show me a thumbs up so I know you're ready, and then we'll share ideas. The most important part, again, is that we're going to listen to each other's strategies in different ways to think of numbers. All right, so we've had a little time to think about it. So Lucy is going to answer this for me. I want you to think about this question. So we had this basket for $9.01. So first, let's look at the dollar amount. I see $9. So I asked myself, is $9 enough to pay for this item? And Lucy is giving me a thumbs up. She says yes. And I have a couple of other friends that are telling me no. Well, let's look. So we have $9. So we start at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we gotta add 1 for the change. So this means you have $10 to pay for this item. And another way to think about this is we're gonna start at 5, and we're gonna go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know this one was a little tricky because we started at 5 instead of 1. Well, thank you guys. So today we practiced the next dollar up strategy. This strategy helps us figure out how many whole dollars we need when we buy something that costs a little more than the dollar amount. So next dollar is really helpful when we go shopping, we're counting money, and we're making purchases in real life or at the cafe. You guys did a really great job thinking about the next dollar.